All right. John, do you want to do disclaimers or open? Or... All right.
All right, we good to start?
Welcome everybody. Chat's already getting populated. This is exciting.
We can hear you. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Okay. What's today? The 22nd. Okay, we're good to go, guys.
All right. I get the honor, guys, of welcoming everybody and kicking this off. It's exciting. Couple of external things that are exciting that all related to this. Today is one of my favorite days of the year, Bitcoin Pizza Day. I don't know if anybody knows the relation to that, but also today is an all-time high price point for Bitcoin, which is just really exciting for those of us that have been in this space for a minute or two to see this growth and see this adoption. And that's what Connect is actually doing, is making this adoption and this growth of all these new technologies easy for everybody. So super exciting. So I'm going to share my favorite slides, and everyone else's is the disclaimers. We're all going to know this from memory soon. Feel free to take a screenshot or check these out. These are in all the recordings. We're compliant from the top down. And then just a summary of the disclaimers. There's no financial earnings claims. There's no guarantees. And we're asking you to do your own research, but we're also educating each other. So we're making educated, informed decisions, and we are community-led as a blockchain. That last one there, the DGF, that is us. We are the Win blockchain. And so with that, I'm going to hand it over and just thank everybody for being here. And this is exciting.
This is exciting. I think this is one of those moments in history that we're going to look back on. And you said that there's already been a historical event. Type into the chat if you know what the price of Bitcoin reached today. I'm just curious how many of you are following that. Type it into the chat if you know what it is. That's right. 111,000 was what I saw. Some of you are saying 112. Did it hit 112,000 today? All right. Well, I find that pretty interesting that today we are launching something that is going to be probably some of the most disruptive things since Bitcoin. And I know that's a big, bold statement to say, but I think we can back it up. So without any further ado, we've got hundreds of people online. Thank you for being here. Thank you for RSVPing. How many of you, by the way, RSVP'd to get here? You went into the platform and you registered and you saw all the people that were coming. All right, I see a lot of me's and yeses. So you've been using the world's first social impact platform. But as Trace likes to say, you know, it's kind of been a weird experience for a while because we brought you into this amazing technology, but he describes it as a van with no windows. Well, we've got an overhaul, right? It's kind of weird van with no windows. We've got an overhaul. And tonight, for the first time, in addition to us launching Learn2Earn Academy and BlockBot, we're also got a surprise for you, and we're going to start off with the surprise. So type it in the chat if you're excited about the surprise. Type excited, and we have enough chats here. We're going to give you a sneak peek at the new van with windows. Okay, so we were. Is a crucial. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, they're saying they've lost you. Can you type in if you lost Trace or have you lost Jim? Let's see if it's on one of our sides or both.
I can hear you too, just fine. Yeah. It looks like it's 50-50. Some
Yeah, I
can't.
can hear and see everyone.
Jim's back. Is Trace back? Who can see Trace? Because I see a lot of not. Yes, Trace. Just give us the yeses. All right. Let's give everybody a second to log out and come back in because I'm getting a lot of no traces.
Interesting.
Okay. We'll let Trace come right back, you guys and gals. Thank you for that. Can you hear me? Give a Jim if you can hear Jim. All right. Now, can you hear John T? John T, say hi.
Yo, 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 John T in the house.
All right, we got John T. Emily, you're on deck.
That chat is like spinning. Can you guys see that? That's crazy.
All
That's
right,
awesome. That's
we got
exciting.
3 yeses. I feel like we're on The Voice. And now let's hear Trace. We got a yes. Oh, and some.
So weird. I could hear you just fine.
Why don't
Yeah.
you try video and then phone? See if you can come in on your phone, Trace. All right.
Dang it.
Well, it's just building the excitement. I'm so ready to show you what is coming. I can't even wait. And we didn't even talk about this as a team until a few minutes ago. I'm like, guys, we've been working on this and nobody's seen this yet. So in addition to us launching the Learn to Earn Academy and sharing with you the bonus and BlockBot, we have a brand new look and feel. And you've seen a peek into it in the Connect Academy and inside the social impact platform. But we're going to show you a couple things that I'm pretty sure you haven't seen. And it is going to be awesome. All right, Trace, let's give it a shot.
My last shot. Can you hear me? Please.
You're getting some yeses.
Oh my gosh.
iPhone for the win.
Oh,
I know what it is, Trace. It's that mouse thing that's been sticking, I bet.
it must be. My computer has been a little wacky the last week. Apple's fixing it. Even Apple has problems. It's funny, like Apple has problems with their tech. Anybody know that? Their big company, technology is just I said, Jim, can I interrupt? Because I wanted to say something about the community. I am so excited about. I was telling Jim, I said, I don't even know if my brain is totally wrapped around how nice it must be for all of these new users to land on the social impact platform, to land now where they're going to have Learn to Earn live, to have a very natural and fun and easy experience, getting to know people in the community, to know when events are and have access to the links. It's just so easy to join. And then also the community feedback. I think it was Kathy who put that it was tricky because we actually had the link from the BlockBot website dropping everybody into the Connect Essentials. And we got really quick feedback. And I don't know if you noticed, Kathy, but we changed that a few hours ago based on your feedback, which was amazing because we're getting community feedback. A lot of these changes we're able to make. Sometimes some of them we're able to make really fast. Yeah, you bet, Kathy. It was such good feedback. We love it. It was driving me nuts too, but I hadn't articulated it yet. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, Kathy's so right. And so that was what was happening with that. But we've started adding more users now. So you guys, we kind of slowed down kind of towards the end of the year, kind of had a slowish kind of January, February, March as far as new users. We were adding about 250 users a month. We're now trending over 450, but most of that's happened in the last week. We're bringing in hundreds of and maybe soon thousands of new people a month, maybe tens of thousands of new people a month. And we really want to, as we kind of start small, and I mean, it still feels like a lot. I mean, every week we're adding like now over 100 people, and it's going to keep, it's going to keep going probably from there. We appreciate the community support, the feedback, so that they land in a nice fertile place where you plant those seeds of new people coming in. There's probably a bunch of people who are new on this call who might not even know what's going on. Welcome. We love having you here. And giving them a place where they can grow and get connected to the community and what we're doing. So this is a new world, and Jim, I'm just super excited about it. I want everybody to be thinking about how can I welcome in and help people become a part of the community in a healthy, fun, useful, helpful, whatever kind of way that helps them be successful. So
awesome. Well, with that, you guys and gals, let's get rocking and rolling. I want to take you in. Many of you type in SIP if you've already logged into the social impact platform. You've been inside there, you maybe been messaging feeds, all this. All right, so look at all that. SIP, boom, through the roof, okay? And so we brought you in through web.connect, which is soon going to become BlockBot, right? So you have a different entry point into that. It'll have a new look and feel. But we brought you into the visual of the social impact platform. But what we didn't do was bring you in through the front door. So tonight, I want to bring you in through the front door, the way that most of the world is probably going to start to see connect with us here in Connect. And as I mentioned kind of jokingly before, we really hadn't put much time and energy into the brand because we put so much development and resources and capital and energy into making sure that the technology that nobody sees is game-changing, world-changing AI and blockchain technology. So we've taken a little bit of time. I want to introduce you to tonight our new website. This is probably the first time that many of you are going to see the new website, the new look and feel. I'm going to walk you through that, and this will be the front door that many people will see. Now, in typical blockchain style, we are going to crowdsource this and make it better. So we'll be going through this in the AMAs and asking for feedback. What do you want to see? What do you want to change? How can we improve it? But we're not Apple. We're not looking to be perfect up front. We're looking to iterate and do it very quickly with speed from the help of our community. So all those who are in favor of working on this together, say aye. And
aye.
Go ahead. All right. I got at least 2 ayes. All right, cool. So I would like to welcome you for the first time in our history publicly to our new website, our new brand at www.connect.win. Connect.win. Welcome to the world's first social impact platform that's powered by blockchain and AI, driven by purpose, and designed to change lives. This is the forward facing, and guess what? We're not alone. 400,000 nodes, 88,000 community members. That's actually already over 91,000 community members now, 150 countries, and we've had over 1 billion transactions in our blockchains, right? But we haven't been telling anybody. We've been hiding behind a wall. Well, Connect is going to bridge the gap between you and this complex world of blockchain and AI tech. We're going to run your own blockchain node without any technical expertise. Right? We're going to vote on decisions that shape the future of the new internet. We're going to join a community that's dedicated to creating positive social impact, and you're going to earn WIN tokens as a thank you for your active participation. All right? So one of the messages here is there's a cost to the current internet, but we're going to create something new. Right now, people are unknowingly and willingly giving away their privacy, their attention, their opportunities, and their voice, but not here at Connect. At Connect, we're telling a new story. We know that social media is going to be upgraded. We're not a social media platform. We're not a social media community. We're a social impact platform and a social impact community. We are here to make a positive impact, not in one industry, but in every industry that needs to be disrupted and decentralized. So this is the first glance at the new website. This is way simpler than most people think. What do? You join the social impact platform. You get your blockchain AI robot. You get BlockBot, the world's first blockchain AI robot that was patented back in 2016, and we're going to talk about in just a minute. And you get access to the Learn2Earn Academy, one of the best academies in the world to help you learn about blockchain, learn about AI, and to be rewarded for helping learn and educate. The future is a digital life. And every one of us has a digital you that's already out there. John T tells this story so well. He says, a lot of people don't realize that Google and Facebook and Amazon and Apple, all these companies have already created a digital version of you. They've trapped your data, and they probably have more knowledge about you than you do. They've got your banking information. They've got your emails. They've got your search interests. They've got your shopping habits. They've got your location. They've got your friends and family. All of this has created a digital you. But up until now, you haven't owned it. Well, guess what? Soon, very soon, we're going to give the world back their digital yous. We're going to allow you, every single one of you, to claim it first, and then help 1 billion people, and then 2 billion and 3 people claim that digital life. Take it back and start to be rewarded for it. So just a quick little glance here at the website. What do you think? How do you think we did on first draft of the copy? Do you like it? Do you like the look and the feel? Because the world is changing. Will you? Will you evolve? Will you take control of your future? And like any well-respected company, there's going to be more pages and more sites, one of which we're going to show you in just a minute. So, guys, any comments on this before we go inside to the platform, inside the social impact platform, and then talk about Learn2Earn? Any comments coming up there? We lost Trace, huh?
So many comments. It's hot. Like they're flying by us.
Amazing. Love it. Looks great.
Love it. Yep.
I love blue.
It's amazing. Excited. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we will be looking for feedback through our AMAs. So we'll take each one of these assets that you're going to learn about tonight, and we'll start taking them one by one. We'll say, hey, let's take these. Let's improve these. So if you love this website, this new launch here, we do too. We feel like it has a bright, uplifting, empowering feeling. Okay. And these aren't slides, right? What I was showing you is the actual website. All right. So that's the actual website. Cool. All right, so John T., we ready to take them inside for a minute?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. So now that was the connect.win. Now we're going to take you inside. So not yet, but soon you will click sign in, and you'll come right inside the social impact platform. Many of you have already been in here. You have been able to see all the people that are showing up. You know that if you click the top button, it starts to list people in order. You know that you can click on any of these, like John T's profile. You can follow him. The AI will automatically start to tell you what you have in common. So this is me and John, both passionate for technology, both awesome dads, embracing the joys of fatherhood, right? You can see a little bit about him. You can see his roles. You can also see his streaks. And soon you'll be able to see all the different parts of the platform that he's tagged, including the nodes that he owns and what events he's going to. So everybody already has this capability. You can customize your header up here. You can customize your picture. Most of you know how to do that. If you don't, we'll talk about that later. Many of you are already familiar with the feeds functionality, where you can show everything that's going on in the feed, which is going to be a lot, right? So you can see all this. I'm just going to go through this real quick. Super cool features, right? You can sort it. Facebook doesn't let you do this. They don't let you go, I just want to see my stuff, right? They don't let you see just your activity or just the host's activity, right? They force you. So like here, right? This is my activity, or what's coming from the hosts. I just want to focus in on the content from the host. They don't let you do this. We're letting you do this on the platform. Plenty of capability. Play around here. Have fun. All right. This is an incredible platform here. But what I want to do now is drop down into the Connect Academy. The Connect Academy is where we are going to feature our sub-academies. And what we're excited about tonight is to roll out for the first time on the social impact platform and open it up for each of you, the weekly Learn2Earn. Currently, there's 552 of you that are already gone in here. I'm going to pause for a minute, and I'm going to turn it over to John T, because John T has been working tirelessly as a community member. He's been a liaison between those of us who are on the Connect core team. I consider John T. one of our Connect core teams. But every single day, he brings so much value to us, and he's teaching us about the blockchain. He's telling us what's going on in the community. He's speaking on your behalf, and he's building out with the other OGs the content that is going to educate the world on blockchain. So, Mr. John T., the floor is yours. Do you want to drive, or do you want me to drive?
Whatever, you can drive. But one thing, Jim, maybe I missed it. Did we want to show first the sister page to the main new website of the Academy?
I was going to do it afterwards, but if you want me to do it now, I can.
Oh, okay. Sorry to spill the tea.
Let's do it. John T. Spilling tea. All right. So look, first off, I was going to show everybody this. Then we're going to take you in and we're going to show you this, the Learn to Earn Academy. But John T. is like, all right, dude, let's just show them. How many of you would love to see the first draft of the landing page for Connect Academy? Type in Connect Academy if you want to see it. All right? You want to see it? All right, this is first draft. We know it needs work, right? But we're going to start to build high quality, well converting pages that actually show people the work that we've put into these things. So check this out. Welcome to connect.win/academy. Unlock the future. Learn, earn, and grow with Connect Academy. Join a global movement where education meets opportunity. Dive into AI, blockchain, and influencer strategies and earn rewards as you learn. So why choose Connect Academy? Interactive learning, engaging modules, AI, blockchain, influencer marketing. Earn as you learn, receive win tokens for course completions and participation. Community support, a network of like-minded learners, and flexible access. Learn at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. Read and listen on your favorite devices, mobile, laptop, and tablet. Your path to success is super easy. Enroll, engage, and earn. It's that simple. Here's what's cool. Learning about blockchain just got easier. Take your first course and start earning win tokens with us. And these are examples of some of the courses. These testimonials will still need to come from the community, so we're looking to feature all of you. So we'll want your picture and what you love most about the Academy once you get in here. And then, of course, a nice little FAQ, drop-down FAQ. This will be filled out once we figure out what do you think the questions people are going to have. So what do you love about this page? That's our first question. Type it into the chat. This is the new style of our product landing pages. So every product is going to have a page like this. Blockbot will have a page like this. Our NFTs will have pages like this. Our academies and everything that we're rolling out. We want to be the Apple of AI and blockchain. We want the world to know what you are building is world class and that it's truly going to transform the world. So John T., anything you want to say on this?
No, I'm just excited. Everything looks fresh. It's a mighty fine looking cruise ship.
Awesome. All right, well, let's get inside that cruise ship, and why don't you take us on a tour?
Sure. So, first things first, if you guys haven't already, head into this platform, go through Connect Essentials, and then click in and request to enter the Connect Academy. This is the only place where the learning and earning environment takes place. Right now it's a manual process till we implement API. So you got to answer a couple questions, get right in there, and get started. So what Learn to Earn is I'm super excited about it. So what it is, it's weekly relevant content that you guys can consume. It's available for existing WinNode owners and soon to be Blockbot owners, and then also people who will hold Learn to Earn NFTs that are coming soon. So it's a really cool environment where it's me and it's going to be some of the OGs putting together content for you guys to be able to consume with quizzes to make sure you're understanding and retaining the information. And then there's going to be an action. So it's 3 things that need to be done to qualify for the rewards. And again, we talked about it in the past, but I'll just say it again. You can earn up to $200 in digital rewards and or NFTs per block bot that you own. So if you have one block bot, you could earn $200 in value per week. If you have 5, you can earn 1,000. That's the cool thing about block bot. You do it once and your block bot does the rest. Yep, and NFT holders. NFTs coming soon. So this week, we're specifically focused on introducing you guys to a new concept of Web4. And essentially what it is, it's blockchain, it's AI, and it's you. And surprise, surprise, we're giving away a $500 win boost. That's $300 more than we said we were going to do. So we like to under promise and over deliver. And for those of you guys who don't know what a boost does, it doubles your distribution for 6 months. So essentially it's paying for your renewal and some. So that's pretty cool. It's a $500 value, which is $300 more than they said they were going to give. So I think that's pretty cool. So the first thing you guys are going to do is scroll down a little bit, Jim. You guys are going to
clarify. Hold on one sec. I want everybody to make sure you understand. You're getting a win boost NFT for each of your what? Type it into the chat. And some of you may be doing the math in your head already. You're not just getting one, right? You're getting one for each of your block bots, which we're converting. We're basically taking your win nodes and we're plugging it into the heart of the block bot. We'll talk about this more coming up, but the block bot's a separate entity altogether. The win node is the heart that's going to power this amazing blockchain operating system. Okay, so I want to make sure that you understand that you're getting a boost NFT for each one of these. Now, if you're already running boost NFTs for your win nodes, we're giving you one for each of them. You can use those as giveaways. You can use those to incentivize people to buy block bots and say, hey, I've got a couple extra of these. If you purchase a block bot or 5 of them, I will give you a boost NFT to double your daily distribution. All right. So John, see anything else you want to say about that? I think it's important for them to understand. We're not just giving them one. We're going to match every win node / block bot with a boost NFT. This is huge value. So some of you probably just got a $50,000 day or week.
That's insane. Yeah, so basically what Jim's saying, if you have one win node right now, you'll get one boost. If you have 10 win nodes, you'll get 10 boosts. If you have 50 win nodes, you'll get 50 boosts. And these boosts are NFTs. These are tokens called NFTs that go into your wallet that you have the ability to do whatever you want with them. You could activate them and soul bind them to your wallet where they're stuck there, and they will boost one for one your win nodes. Or like Jim said, you can use this as an incentive, as kind of like a giveaway. Like, hey, come on in, grab a block bot. I'll hook you up with the free $500 win node that will double your distribution for 6 months. They're yours. You can do whatever you want with them. So it's super cool.
Yeah, and just can you guys hear me? Okay, I know this is kind of standing on my phone, but what I was hoping was, and so John just said win node, but he meant win boost NFT. So yeah, and it's okay. Because we know what you're talking about, because it essentially is like having another node for 6 months because it doubles your distribution, right? So it totally makes sense. So everybody who takes this Learn2Learn course this week will get one boost per win smart node that they own. But you guys know that today, and it's going to happen after this call, we're launching block bots, right? And so everybody who owns a win node, one for one, gets a block bot. And that win node that you own right now essentially becomes the heart of that block bot. And so it's really awesome, really cool, and this is a huge opportunity. This is what the boost will look like when they show up in your wallet. And when they're activated, they have those little arrows. And I think we have a couple that aren't activated in your wallet, don't you, Jim? So you can show them like a pre-activated one doesn't have the little activation. And what I warned everybody about earlier today, this is what I kind of wanted to share. Once you receive those boost NFTs, they're yours to do whatever you want with them. I think I saw something in the chat saying, can I sell them to somebody? Sure, you can do anything you want. Can you give them to somebody? Yes. Lisa, I see, gift them to do people who purchase. If you sign somebody up and you refer them and they purchase a block bot tomorrow, and you want to help them, give them a boost and double their distribution for 6 months. It's a really cool incentive. It's a really good opportunity to share. And so, anyway, that's what I have to say about those boosts. Once they're activated, though, once they are activated, they are stuck to your account. So you can't give them after you've activated them. You're right, Jacqueline. Thank you for throwing that in.
All right, so I just wanted to pause you there for a sec, John T, because I think it's important for people to understand the value of what Connect, the community, has just given to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. So, so I just want to reiterate, if I didn't already. So there's 3 things that need to be done within a 1 week period, because I saw it in the chat. So the way this Learn2Earn Academy works, there's a week qualification period that's going to run from as soon as this meeting ends. It's Thursday Eastern time, about 8 p.m. We're going to unlock this right after this. You can't see any of this stuff that we're showing you yet until we click the unlock button, but it'll unlock for approximately 1 full week. So on Thursday, when we come back next Thursday, the ability to earn the reward for this specific Learn2Earn will end. So you have a 7-day period in which to complete all 3 steps. And the first step is to watch the video. As soon as we unlock it, you guys will get a notification. You'll be able to go in here, watch this video. It's a short video. It's under 10 minutes long. It's really me painting the vision of what we are and where we're going and what we are right now, because I think it's important to impress upon to the community, like, really what it is that we're trying to do. And I hope I did a good job. I look forward to your feedback. After you go through, please leave some comments in there. I want to make things better. So put what you did like, what you didn't like, and look forward to see that. So after you watch this video, you have to watch the video. It won't let you go to the next thing. But at the bottom, there's going to be a button. It's not here.
Talk about this for a second.
So right now, we don't have translation. So what we did is I pulled the transcript of my video. So people who don't speak or understand English too well can take the transcript and put it into like their browser, open it up, use like Google Translate to understand it. So you guys will still have the ability to, absorb and consume the content, whether it's watching the video or just reading the transcript. But you have to watch the video regardless, even if you don't understand it, because getting to the end of that video unlocks the quiz, okay? And that's the next part. But before we get there, we also have summaries and the glossary. I know there's a lot of fancy terms that us OGs kind of, talk about that we take for granted, and I do it all the time. I think people just automatically know things, when you've been around for a while. So we wanted to build a glossary of like the new terms, that way you could understand like what they mean and the definition. So whether you're a visual learner or a reader, we have a solution for you in this academy. And I hope we can get translation soon. That's going to be just a matter of an API integration in the future, where we'll have a bunch of different languages. So yeah, after you watch the video, the quiz will unlock. That's the next one, Jim.
How do I, down here, got it.
Yeah, so if you were going through this, there would be a button to proceed next, but since you haven't watched the video, it's not letting you go. And then we have a quiz. So this is a 10-question quiz that you guys can take, all about the lesson. So you have to pass this quiz by 80%, so you can only afford to get 2 questions wrong. You can keep retaking the quiz until you get it right, so it's not just like you fail and you're done. Like, anybody can do it. You can do it 100, 1,000 times till you get it right, so don't worry. So that's the second step, take the quiz. The third step is the weekly action. So we need you to complete this weekly action step. So what we're going to have you guys do is share what you've learned with somebody, a friend, a connection on social media, text, or email. So what we want you guys to do is this picture right here. We want you to share this, okay? So right click on this picture or capture this picture, share this on social media. And then once you do that, we're going to have you take a screenshot of it. It can be on Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, through a text, through an email, any type of media platform that you know your community's on. We want you to share this and then take a screenshot and then go into this form. If you click on that form, Jim, just so you guys understand. You could put your name, you could put your last name. We don't need to know your full last name, but first and last initial, definitely your connect email. Okay, that's important. And then you're just going to check off for us where you shared. If you shared in multiple spots, you can. And then, of course, once you check those off, down the very bottom here, we want you to upload a picture of your social media post or your text conversation. You guys can exclude out personal information if you want. We don't need to know any of that. We just want to verify that you're excited, you've learned something, and you're sharing. So just to recap, watch the video, take the quiz, and do the action. The biggest part of the action is submitting this form, okay? So once all three actions are done, you guys are going to be rewarded one Win Boost NFT, and maybe you guys can talk about the fulfillment of that, maybe about a week out, I would say. Is that safe to say, Jim?
Yeah, so what's going to happen is you have a week to finish it, and then I believe that all of that data has to be manually crunched, and then the following Wednesday is when the win boosts in this case are going to be dropped. So
I think, Jim, I think how it works is they mint them on Wednesdays and they go out on Fridays. So as long as everything goes smoothly with the data, this is our first time, guys. So beta launch in the platform doing this. As long as the data flows through smoothly, everybody should get their rewards the following Friday after the course ends. Not the next Friday, but the one in the 1 week from the following week, I guess, that they finished the course, or that the course ended.
Yeah, so 1 week from when it ends, because we gotta close it out, grab the data, and then catch the next Wednesday, deliver on Friday.
Yeah. Right now it's really 8 days from when it ends, because it's that. Yeah, so it's 8 days from when the course ends. You should get it, and then and we'll get this into a process, so it's like clockwork. It'll become more automated over time. But I think we've been pretty good at fulfilling based on that timeline during the beta period we tried a few weeks ago. So
yeah, we've done 14 weeks of that. Denise and the team have been incredible, literally processing manually thousands of rewards. Cade, the whole team has gotten there, Emily and Lisa and everybody. And so here's what's also cool, guys and gals, is we're starting to move communication off of Discord. We're trying to calm down the email and get everybody into the social impact platform. And so there are places in there, and I'll show this when we start to close, there's places in there where you'll hear announcements and we'll say, hey, week 1 Academy NFTs were just distributed. And so we'll update everybody that these things were pushed out, right? So just keep that in mind. We're going to start using the platform, the social impact platform, or what you might hear as SIP, take a sip, right? Social impact platform. We will start pushing data in there, and you'll get familiar with, knowing where to look to see what the latest announcements are. Cool. So I think we're good for that piece. That's the 3 steps for week 1. All right. And then week 2 will come in, and so on and so on. So I see a bunch of messages are popping up. Are there any questions that are coming up in the chat? I can't see it. I'm sharing for a minute. Any questions that are coming up?
I think the team's pretty good at responding to those questions. I don't think there's anything too universal. And I appreciate everybody. By the way, thank you. We're 10 minutes over. We figured this call. We have so many big announcents. Basically 3 really big announcements, right? And then plus maybe a teaser for more to come, because we can't handle it all here. But Jim introduced Connect.Win. That website's going to be game changing to have a place that explains and shares and shows the world who we are. we just launched Learn to Earn with a win boost for every blockbot that you own. That's amazing. And we still need to talk about blockbots. And so I think looks like everything's good. We probably should keep moving into blockbots.
I just see one question that we've seen a couple of times. Is there an age limit to the SIP platform? Do you have to be 18 to get into it?
I would say it's the same rules as being in Connect, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, because the only way to get into the social impact platform right now is an invitation from you, and it's going to maintain that. And so there's two things popping up. So that's number one is whatever the rules and bylaws are for Connect, it's the same for the social impact platform. These are merging into one experience in one platform. It's only by invite. So you're inviting everybody in. That's what's great about this. You invite them into Connect through your current share offers. Soon, in 28 days, very soon, we're going to be launching a new invite engine, and we will talk more about that. So Trace, I know you want to talk about Blockbot. I want to then show the events that are coming up, so everybody can RSVP for these events. There's a couple of really exciting events. Skippy T wants to win a prize with his hand up. So what's up, buddy?
Can I take a quick 30 seconds?
Yeah.
So it looks like we have a lot of new people in the call that are brand new to Connect. So I just dropped 3 links that are just basic Connect information because we want to get you caught up, and we're excited that you're here. We're not going to leave you behind. There's a lot of people asking a lot of questions that a lot of the other people already know the answer to, and we want to keep moving forward. But just know that we're not going to leave you behind. All the questions about the Boost NFTs, they're the same Boost NFTs. So we got frequently asked questions about Boost NFTs. So I don't want to derail Jim and Trace to talk about how Boost NFTs work, because we've already got articles and blogs and videos on how Boost NFTs work. So if you got questions, come find me in the social impact platform. I'm the one that makes Jim mad because I did The Simpsons instead of Pixar. So come find me. I will help you. I'll get on a call with you. We're not going to leave you behind. We're excited you're here, and we're going to keep going.
I love it. Skippy T is amazing. John T, everybody is amazing in here. So those of you who are new, we welcome you. You'll learn about this. We're dropping a lot of stuff tonight, right? Imagine if you were at the beginning of Facebook or Instagram or TikTok. That's what we're doing here, but way cooler, way more fun, way more purpose, and way more rewarding. So with that, let's talk about Blockbot. This is probably new language for a lot of people. For those who've been around a minute, Trace, this is like, wow, we're changing our vernacular. We're changing and adding. So do you want to take us into a quick piece on that, and then I'll close out with some upcoming events?
Yeah, maybe I could just reference that image, and maybe somebody wants to show it. I can't show anything because I'm on my phone. But if you look at that kind of fun, happy
John T,
Blockbot mining image, that picture of Blockbot, and he's smiling and he has a little W on his chest, kind of like a Superman thing. The way you guys can look at this is, as we make this transition from Win Smart Nodes to Blockbots, sneak peek at our presentation we're working on. When you see that picture of Blockbot, the reason when everybody gets a free Blockbot for every win node that you have, you're still going to have all of your win nodes. They almost just merge and become a part of Blockbot, and so they really are the heart of Blockbot. It's your blockchain AI robot, okay? And what happens is when you connect a heart, put a heart into him, when you put the Win blockchain, that links you. It's almost like putting his soul inside of him, because all the actions that you take, and as we grow the community, this is what enables Blockbot to earn rewards. Blockbot also unlocks Learn to Earn. And there's some things we can't talk about right now because we have a huge announcement next week. Jim's actually flying into Utah. I just got some documents, and we're going to make a huge announcement that is going to have a huge benefit to all of the Blockbots. So for every Blockbot unit, you're going to get another benefit, and Blockbots will come with lots of benefits. And it's blockchain and AI, and so as we're gonna announce and kind of share and help everybody explain what Blockbots are. But Blockbots already do a bunch of AI features. A lot of the stuff that Jim said we've been working on for a while. There are going to be new AI features and new blockchain features that come out, and so you're going to be a part of that grow. Yeah, it's like the Scarecrow gets a heart kind of thing, or Tin Man gets a heart, right, Stacey? That's what it is. And so what we're doing today is we're going to introduce Blockbots into the shopping cart, and we're going to do this like I was talking to our dev team, and I said, let's just do crawl, walk, run. Okay, so the crawl, like our first little crawl, is to update the shopping cart. It's going to happen in about 15 minutes. They're going to update the shopping cart, and the shopping cart is going to have the Win Smart Node will no longer be sold by itself. The Win Smart Node is the only way to get one is to be included with your BlockBot purchase. And so the Win Smart Node will leave the shopping cart, and the BlockBot will enter the shopping cart. And it's going to have a short little bulleted list of some of the benefits that you get from it. And what's going to happen is over the next probably 2 or 3 or 4 weeks leading up to the big event in Florida, we'll talk about that in a minute. Jim will announce the events. But as we kind of go through, we're going to have a lot of marketing materials. You're going to see some updates to the Connect.win website that Jim just said. There'll be some more information available, maybe a presentation and some different things available inside the social impact platform space. There'll be a BlockBot space for that where you can get those things. And so we're going to provide a lot of materials like to share and introduce. And if people are into selling, like a lot of you guys who are new, some people love to share and sell and different things and get rewards for that. If that's what you like to do, we'll provide materials for that. And so, yes, Doris, the price will be $2,000 for a BlockBot. It includes a 1 year, so it's a 1 year license, and it comes with the entire 1 week, a 52-week membership to Learn2Earn, so about $10,400 dollars worth of rewards, NFTs and digital rewards through Learn2Earn, which is amazing. It'll include the $2,000 Win Smart Node will come in, so it comes with a heart, right? It links you to it to earn rewards, and it's gonna have a lot of other cool stuff. And so I wish I could tell you the next one because it's such a big deal. It's something that's never been done in the entire history of the world. So when we talk about this evolution into Web 4, we have a huge Web 4 announcement for next year or next week. We're going to try to do a bunch of press releases and different things about it. So anyway, and Jim's flying into Utah because we're going to get the whole group together to do it. So anyway, that's what I have to say about BlockBots. We appreciate it. Just know that in the shopping cart, it's got a few bullets below it. It describes the existing core benefits, and then we're going to come out with a lot of marketing materials in the very near future. So John, did I miss anything, or Jim, do you guys want to chime in?
I think I paint the picture in the lesson, but so like there's a difference between like what BlockBot is now and what BlockBot could potentially be. And I think understanding and having expectations of like what it is now, but again, seeing that as we grow and evolve, what it could be and how it will change the world. So let's just like manage those expectations, but like we're just scratching at the tip of the iceberg here with its potential.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're seeing Smelly O put something in that I thought it's pretty cool. She's like, I thought it was Web 3, not 4. We are literally creating the next era of the internet of technology that combines AI and blockchain. You're going to see this in the new BlockBot presentation, and you're going to see the data behind it. You're going to see the opportunity, the numbers, everything behind this. So just keep this in mind. I know that there's a lot coming at you. We've been working on this now for months, many, many months. As a matter of fact, I've been here a year, May 3rd, as president of Connect, and we're starting to see every week now the things that we've been working on for a year coming to fruition. It takes time to build something that it's going to disrupt. I mean, how many of you know, I see your little key strokes going there, John T. How many of you know how many years Amazon's been around? Right? Most people didn't know Amazon when it started 20 plus years ago, 25 years ago or whatever it was. And they don't recognize it the first 10, 15 years. So we've been building underground like bamboo. Bamboo is a really interesting plant. When you plant bamboo, it grows underground for 7 years. But when it breaks ground, it grows at a foot a day after it breaks ground. That's what this is like. And I know that because we built a company and took it public back in the late 90s called bamboo.com. And it was a technology, the world's first 360-degree virtual tours. And we used to tell that story. We're like, we're going to build this underground, and then the world's never going to see it coming, right? All of a sudden, it's boom, it's there. That's what we're talking about. So it's more important than ever for everybody to stay connected, right? No pun, yes pun. To this platform. And the way to do that is to come in here and obviously connect with everybody, but come to the events. This is key. you'll see here, and the one that's going right now, which is technically over, right? We had hundreds of you register. We've got another one tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'm here in Dorado Beach, Puerto Rico right now. I'll be in Utah next week. But it puts it in your time zone. So this is 1 p.m. Eastern time. It'll put it in your time zone no matter where you are in the world. But you come in here, right? And if I hadn't registered, I would click a little thing. Let me see if I can change this back. Oh, no, it's showing me who. All right, that's even cool too. You can see which of your friends are there. But you can connect in here, and you can register or RSV for the event right here. You can get the meeting link, or you can add it right into your calendar. It's super cool. Your Google, Apple, Outlook, right? So it makes it super easy. That's the first thing. All right, so we're going to be rolling out, as Trace said, tomorrow we're going to do more like we did today, plus some new announcements. All next week, Monday, we are not meeting. It's a holiday in the U.S. We're not meeting on Monday, but Tuesday, I think this might be off. I see two. This looks like we duplicated something. So this should be a Wednesday and then a Thursday. We'll clean that up. And then a Friday. All right, so these are AMAs. On one of those next week, we are going to announce what Trace was talking about. And when I say announce something, this is not only something that no other blockchain has done. I don't know of too many companies that have done this. I can't think of
Jim, nobody in the entire world has ever done what we're about to do that we know of. Like, nobody.
So we're going to change the title. When we decide whether it's Wednesday or Thursday or whatever day, we're going to put a special big announcement. You are going to want everybody in the world that you know to be on that. It is literally game-changing. It's probably, to the world of business, it's going to be one of the disruptive things. And I bet companies will look back on this and go, we modeled what Connect did. And you're all a part of it. You're all going to be a part of making history next week. So we're super excited about that. With that being said, nothing brings connections together and nothing makes life experiences like when we gather, when we're in person, live, right? So we have an event called Momentum Live, and this is the kickoff, right? We are going to go into Momentum. We're going to be showing some new technology. We're going to show a viral invite engine. We're going to show the world's first digital U, right? And we'll be launching it either at that event or very soon, but that's 28 days from now. So you can register for the event. You can come in here. I have a different view. I think in your view, you probably have a link. Oh yeah, to event info. So you click on event info and it takes you to this. It's at a beautiful resort called Pier 66. We ran an event there last year, an AI group there. Actually, it was incredible. It is a world class. They put $1 billion into remodeling this, and you can't see it, but this is actually pictures from the resort. Right behind here, there's the owner's yacht, and there's a bunch of yachts here. It's in Fort Lauderdale, and I thought it was a cruise ship. It was actually a yacht. It's a $250 million yacht. So it's in a beautiful location, but more importantly, we get to connect. We get to be face to face. We're going to learn together. We're going to share together. So you can come here. You can get a general ticket or a VIP ticket and reserve your room, and then you can come back here to web.connect. I'm sorry, to the event and tell us who's going. You can see and start to communicate and connect and chat with everybody who's there. So I hope you're excited about everything we're rolling out. This is literally the tip of the iceberg. Tonight we covered just one or two of the things we want to talk about. Every week we're going to have new exciting things. And I know that if you look at our eyes, you may be saying like, geez, you guys look like you're a little tired. Yes. This is what tired and inspired looks like, okay? Our team has been battling through life, battling through business, and it really helps to know that everybody here is a part of this community and is cheering us on, but more importantly, helping us improve. So take a look at our website, take a look at our copy, take a look at our design, take a look at everything. And if you have gifts or talents, maybe you're a coder, maybe you're a designer, maybe you're an incredible marketer, whatever it is, like bring your talents here. We're all owners, right? We're all community members. There is no corporation that's trying to roll out like Apple. We are doing this together. So that's what I wanted to share. Trace, I don't know if you want to wrap us up here, but we are super excited, and we're going to keep going until the world knows that we're on a mission to shift the course of humanity and make a great impact.
Yeah, I'm just going to reiterate. I just want to make sure we did we've called it out 3 times now on this call. I said it at the beginning. We got a lot of new people coming in. Scott touched and said, hey, we have a lot of FAQs. We have a lot of help. There's a lot of help available to answer your questions on the platform. Go into the feed if you want, ask some questions, talk to some people, connect with some people. Pay attention to the, go to our support site, take a look at our FAQs, ask your questions there. The new people, I know it'll feel like drinking from a fire hose, but it'll be you'll realize that this is a lot of fun. And the bamboo phase of it's now out of the ground and it's growing a foot a day is the most fun time to be a part of it. It's the most productive time to be a part of it. But the only way we can grow and scale this community is if bamboo is pretty rigid and flexible. It's rigid and it's flexible, right? It's a very strong, plant. The community is really going to help we've got to really help all these new people join the community, come in, thrive, get the information they need, and the platform is the place to do it. So that's all I've got, John. Please take care of John and Jim, please take care of the good people, the new people. They're all good, but the new people who are trying, so.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, everybody, let's wrap it up. Thank you. Appreciate everybody being here. God bless you and your families. Have an amazing night. And until we connect again, have fun. And remember, it's your choice to create your ultimate life. Game on. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.
See y'all.